Hi, this is Sarah from Every Song Sucks, and I did a Christmas contest, and Philip Giger won. You were third, as you know, and I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. So the request was April 14th by Swallow the Sun. So let's check it out and see what I think. Okay, so it's got an eeriness to it so far.
April 14th, and the Sabbath is near. The ground is trembling, weakened by the longest winter. These are the last steps of the frost giants. As they leave. An April moon is rising as the trees turn to rust.
Okay, so I do like this voice that he's using. I think that his spoken voice was good. I find the song to be very atmospheric for sure. And so it had that build up, and then it went into a cycle of stuff, but then now it seems to be slowing down, so I like the change.
On the altar of endless snow, on the deep glaciers glow, we prepare our graves. Here under the North Star, I will sleep away to the deep hum of your icy womb. April 14th, and death is here. The tide has finally turned. The ground is trembling, weakened by the longest winter. These are the last steps of the frost giants as they leave.
I like this change and scream there. So that was an interesting way to end it for sure. So I was told that this was about the singer of Typo Negative, which I'm familiar with Typo Negative. I used to listen to them when I was younger, and I was aware of the death. So anyways, at the end there, I do find that almost because of the, I guess, the atmosphere of the song, or the atmosphere of grief or whatever, I think that that ending kind of reminded me of like a sound you would hear if you were like in a room with somebody who like their machines went crazy when they died, or even in a, you know, an accident or whatever, you might hear a noise. I know in his case it was a medical thing or whatever, but anyways, so at first when I was listening to these lyrics, they didn't really make sense to me. I was listening to them thinking about just that they were in grief when they were doing this song. And a lot of it I didn't really understand. I mean, killing season comes in shades of gray. Where is it here? It was talking about the trees going to rust or whatever. It just made me think of, like, I don't know, like trees are beautiful, and then if they turn to rust, then that wouldn't be so beautiful, right? But then it was talking about frost giants and etc., which I didn't really understand. But near the end, it just made me think of, like, how winter would be particularly hard if you lose somebody in winter, just because winter is long and cold, so it would just make it seem that much longer and colder for sure. So that's what it made me think of, like almost like frost giants coming through and taking people with them, like sort of like a vision of that. Sort of the way that they are showing their grief, I guess, maybe. And then at the end, these are the last steps of the frost giants as they leave, but my heart holds no fear, for I know there's nothing from here. So I don't really totally understand that last line, but yeah, I was just picturing them going and taking people with them. So obviously, this is an emotional song for them, and I don't know Swallow the Sun too well, so I don't know if this is like I've heard just I did one song by them on here, and I don't know if this is the normal way that they do songs or whatever, but I did like that it had lots of different dynamics to it, different portions, different changes, and the vocalist used like 4 different ways. There was 4 different ways that he used his voice. My favorite one was the last one, where he was more deep and screamy, well, growly, I guess. But I like that he did all those different ones, so I'm gonna put the vocalist at an 8, I guess. Yeah, and I'm gonna put the music at a 7. Like I said, I did enjoy the dynamics in it, the atmospheric quality to it, and so yes, this one's gonna make it to my playlist. So if anybody's got comments on this song, feel free to leave them. And I want to say too, like, I'm glad that they made this song, because obviously it meant something to them, and it meant something to a lot of people probably. And just as somebody who has like Type O Negative, it's neat to hear this kind of thing. So yeah, if anybody wants to check out my playlist, you can do that, or register by clicking the links in the description. So take care. See you next time.